Hi, here is Group 14B presenting our COVID-19 social distancing stimulation. Based on our research on previous resources, we found visualization of COVID-19 for shop owners are limited. This is due to the fact that there is little resources for a closed space, and it is always hard to understand, and most of the visualization lacks interaction. In this case, our goal is to create an interactive visualization that can serve as a decision support tool for policymakers and store owners. To achieve our goal, we are going to answer 4 questions. In a supermarket, how does COVID-19 possibly spread without any measures and with the selected measures? Which measure should take to minimize the infection? We also want to explore how the layout gonna impact in a supermarket. So, we created an interactive panel on the left side and a window to show the stimulation. The maximum of people allowed and the number of people who carried COVID would be set in advance. Let's run the model. We transferred our original model from Python to JavaScript and extracted statistics from the model. Compared to the original model, we stimulate the potential infection between persons, add input parameters, and encode it with color, sprouts, along with interaction functions. We also provide some interface designs for a better understanding. In the stimulation window, there is a number of customers that enter are healthy, are original, sick, and are possibly infected. The heat map layer indicates the particles that a COVID patient can spread during his or her shopping. Based on the distance between a healthy person and a sick or infected person, and the time the healthy person stayed in the dangerous area, we calculated a possibility for every healthy customer to become infected. This stimulation would last for 3 minutes. If you pause, you can see the different colors indicating healthy status. After each stimulation finished, we show the infection rate as a result directly. For layout design, if the user wants a quick start, we have default shop designs and 3-level default crowdedness to switch. For further exploration, users can customize their own layout by clicking the config button. The drawing pad and the grid can be scaled accordingly, and the length, the width of the shelf will be shown as an indication while drawing. We can also create walls, the entrance and exit to create a personalized map for each shop. All the components can be drawn, edit, and delete. To see from a perspective of a shop owner, the users would be willing to have an identical layout for interpretation and decision-making. We can select social distance and masks to show how it works. Here is an example of different measures implemented. We use a default layout, 20 people allowed and 2 people infected as the original setting. After putting the masks, customers have a smaller heat map, while social distancing means people should keep a certain distance in the model. It is obvious that those measures are significantly effective to prevent the virus spreading in the stimulation. As you can see, through comparison, our conclusion is to recommend users, especially shop owners and policymakers, to take using masks as a primary measure. Social distance and a limited number of customers allowed also should be taken in order to minimize the infection potential. Here, the results of the measures are clear to understand and interpret. This is our project for creating an interactive visualization for COVID measures in a supermarket. Thank you for your patience and attention.